I'm here at the Attic with Ukulele Dick at the site of the Santa Cruz Music Archives. Hello, Rick. How are you?
Hi, Jim.
Very good. Do you take requests?
What do you want me to do?
All right. This is the other Ukulele Dick. This is Rick McKee, who's responsible for a lot of madness in this town. Hi, Rick.
How you doing, Chip?
I'm great. How are you? You have here on the walls of the Attic for the month of December, you have a couple of records and some posters and stuff. Huh?
Actually, this is the Santa Cruz Music Archives. It's a collection of local musicians' memorabilia that I started collecting in 1975. And it sort of got out of control. Katie told me to get it out of the house, so we thought we'd put it on the walls down here.
Did you tell Kirby it's not going back to the house?
No, I haven't told him yet.
Yeah. All right. So how long did it take to put this up?
Well, let's see. We started at 10 o'clock on Wednesday night. We quit at 5 in the morning, came back at 9, and then worked from like 9 to 4 the next 2 days.
Any significance in you for hanging the show? Is there something that stood out in your mind about the impact of the show or the...
Well, you know, the great thing, I mean, I am new in terms of the music scene. This is 35 years of music history. It's been great to see so many musicians come in here looking, you know, scouring the 1,500 pieces of memorabilia, looking for themselves, looking for friends. And so many of these people have migrated from one band to another. So there's a lot of interrelationship between all these people. But what's interesting is, you know, I don't know if you've been to the Attic, but we're at the Attic right now. And we have musical events almost every single night. All the bands that come in here, not local Santa Cruzans, are thrilled to see this kind of thing because it's a tribute to musicians. And so, I mean, that's been the most exciting for me.
How did you and Rick first connect on this?
Well, actually, 2 years ago, Rick told me about the idea to have this show. He had the whole idea was in his head already.
Do you think he was crazy?
I wasn't sure what he was talking about, but I'd already done a couple musicians, and he saw the paintings and said, well, how about you do 6 or 8, you know, portraits of local musicians, and we'll hang them with the show. And so he had the idea many, many moons ago.
Probably my oldest record in the collection is this LP from the mid-50s of the Ink Spots,
okay,
when they were actually operating out of the Brookdale Lodge. And there's a song on there called Beautiful Brookdale.
What are these things?
Well, that was before your time. They call those cassettes. They're actually small tapes that you play on little tape cassette players. It came out when LPs were moving into 8-tracks.
Right.
Then 8-tracks got smaller and turned into cassettes.
2-track.
That was before CDs. This is where it all started, was the Guitar Works. When I was working on people's musical instruments, I built and repaired guitars down on Pacific Avenue starting in the mid-70s. And this was hanging in the shop forever, just a collection of pictures of people and guitars. And at the time, one guy, it was about 1974, there was a band called One Hand Clapping. Mm-hmm. He brought me in, he said, I got a gold record. I said, really? He said, yeah, you want one? I said, yeah. And he handed me a 45, you can see it right there. It's gold. It didn't sell 1 million copies, but it's gold color.
Gold?
Yeah. And that right there, that was the very first one that I ever collected for this collection. And then the next day he brought me the album, which is over here.
One Hand Clapping.
One Hand Clapping, yeah.
If there was a theme song for Santa Cruz, what would it be?
If there were a theme song for Santa Cruz, what would it be?
Santa Cruz's anthem, like our national anthem, but not national because we're not really a nation, we're just a city. But this city theme song, what is it?
If you asked me Watsonville, I could tell you.
Okay, take 2. If there was a theme song for Watsonville, what would it be?
Watsonville, song by Joe Ortiz.
If there were a theme song for Scotts Valley, what would it be?
What it would be? There are a number of songs written about Santa Cruz.
Right.
A Bum in Santa Cruz is one of my favorites. That comes to mind. The Boardwalk Rag, I like that one too. Sidewalk Surfing in Santa Cruz, that's another good one.
If you were to pick a theme song for Santa Cruz, what would it be?
Oh, it'd be A Bum in Santa Cruz.
No, not a theme song for you. A theme song for Santa Cruz.
Oh, I see, for Santa Cruz itself. I'd have, boy, that's a tough, I have no idea.
I'd be such a landmark. They'd beg me to choose to be a bum in
You know what? I'm an award winner, okay? I don't have time for this shit.
You're one of my fans.
You dick.
You're a dickhead.
You dick. I'm an award winner.
You're a dickhead.
I'm an award winner.
You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead.
You dick.